because they would have had to pull another hero over for the rotation, and level 6 going in, they do have the silence, and that's going to be enough to take this chase down on to Pugna. Show TI in some trouble. Second round of it now. Hustler doesn't have that much left in the tank. Oh, look at the jump from Clay. The big old catch. It's not quite enough there for the kill, and instead, it's going to be cleanup for Gugu. The well-timed haste from move going in. I mean, if they can get this tower, maybe it will be an okay situation, but this is tough.
This could be big. Ursa's in trouble. In fact, he's completely taken out. There is a rotation in from Gugu, though, as he wants to try and fight this one. Doesn't have the Exo, does have himself 3 points in Spirit Siphon and 4 points in Crit Swarm, so he is a force to be reckoned with. And IMG will respect that and try and get themselves away. Except Hustler, who's linking up with the Timbersaw. They are, sadly, same thing happened at bottom. I mean, he didn't even make that move at bottom. Like, he needs to be making space, and right now it's not happening. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're going to pop the Exorcism to try and bring down this Timbersaw, which they will be able to do so with ease, and now move on to their tier 1 tower as veterans show up with everyone. And this pushing potential with the Pugna and the Death Prophet is absolutely berserk. They're going to go in here with the Void Spirit, trying to blow up the Death Prophet, and they'll be successful in doing that. But Hustle now needs to get himself away as the Life Drain comes out onto him. He does have himself the Astral Step, holding onto it. He might be punished for that, though. Gets the Astral Step away. He's still chasing on Calais. He's got the Swashbuckle to bring him down, and that's going to be another hero dead. And now comes out the Frostbite onto the Grimstroke. They don't want to get Stroker faded up as the tower will fall, but Show TI does get his life for that as Hustler finds himself another kill here as he sets up for another. And now he's trying to get the courier. Hustler doing work in this fight, and they're going to move onto Calais. In fact, they might even be able to leave the kill for... Oh, never mind. They don't even need to. The crit dagger comes in. Bell gets the kill, and obnoxious Pugna just blasting away at this tower.
Smoke up. They can contest this. This is crazy to me.
Look at this spot from Calais here. We might be seeing this much more often as he's hidden in the trees. They actually have no chance of finding him here as he stuns up the backlines. Ursa jumping into the middle of everyone, and his Void Spirit is just frozen solid, silenced up as well now, and he is going to drop. Meanwhile, the leash comes out from Watson as Bell gets involved in this fight, looking for a target, but he's just not doing enough damage to this Pangolier to really have much of an impact. So instead, he goes for the Crystal Maiden. That's an easier pick-off as the sports are dropping. Mike's now in some trouble. They need to be able to close the gap, and they will be able to do exactly that. The PA gets on top of him, brings down the enemy carry, and IMG suddenly find themselves hurtling back in towards the series.
It's a very nice combo, but they're going to go in and try and take Roche at this stage. This is a little bit wild. Veteran, I guess they have Exorcism and
No, it's fine. Yeah. I think this is a good play, but let's see what happens here. I mean, they're all set up. Roshan is already dead. Yes, he's going to be able to take the Aegis, and Kenji getting off that ultimate for a relatively long time in the front lines of the fight. Bell jumps in, though, wants to see if he can finish something off. Actually jumps away over to his teammate instead, and that is just going to put him in the most awkward of situations, although the bash down to the low ground, helping Bell out a lot, just allowing him to elude the Pangolier, who thought he'd caught him in a stun lock instead. They'll continue chasing away at this Tiny, but the Tiny gets blown up.
Round 2, go again. Why not? They chase down, try and find this kill onto Pugna. 4 dead. And the only one left alive is gonna be Mice with the Aegis. And this was a buyback that was used by Orpton, but I think this is well worth it. If you can burn through the Aegis now, in a hell of a lot of trouble. The taunt pulls him back in, trying to find that kill.
Turn around. He's not sure what he wants to do. He wanted to kill off the PA, but she had the Inkswell going, so he can't make his mind up, and now he's going to get cut down for the first time. Kenji going to be following him to the grave, but much more permanently. The Pugna buying back into this one, wants to make sure that his Ursa is okay, but man, what a series of events. IMG, they're able to kill off the Aegis, as well as every single hero on the side of Veteran.
The ability to go jumping with the Blink Strike, but this is also scary time.
It is scary time indeed for Bell right now, as he's going to get wrung out of the top lane. And, well, Ward tried to try and help him out, but unfortunately wasn't able to do so. And now they're looking for the +1 of TSL. He's got the Timber Chain away, though. Should be absolutely
careful. Gugu can't be here. They pinged him out. They know he's in the area.
Buddy, that is a no Death Prophet zone, and unfortunately... Jesus Christ, she is just completely eviscerated by the PA. And now Calais comes rolling on through, controlling up the Tiny as the next target. Meanwhile, the Link together holding back both the Ursa and the Pugna. They have popped the BKB on the Ursa to try and run themselves forwards. Maybe they can still make a fight out of this one, but it just seems so damn difficult as they lose out on Kenji as well. They will lose their Grimstroke, but I think that's just about it as they turn around and completely destroy hero after hero. Oh, hey Ursa, you trying to get away from this destruction path as well? not happening. Although there's a nice disarm coming out, but it doesn't land onto the PA. That's the important target, and she's going to be able to bring down Mice alongside the Timbersaw. And now up to the higher ground they go with the Pangolier. It does look like Veteran are able to at least keep a couple of heroes alive, but man, this game is looking tricky right now.
But the dynamic of the game has changed. They can't leave their base now. They just can't.
And in they go, they immediately make a decisive move on to the Void Spirit, and that was a very nice play from them. Going to force IMG onto the back foot. TSL will be their next target. The S.E.A is disarmed, but no longer as he tears him apart. Moving on the back, Bell's gone in.
Oh, finds one, needs to jump out. Aghanim Scepter, working well for him. Still has that Aegis. Bell, turn, blows up Kenji, 1400 in the face, and now the turn onto Ursa. Triple kill for Bell. One by one, they fall out of mana. The only thing stopping Bell right now from the ultra kill. That and a little bit of a right-click griefing from Warped. But sick stuff from IMG.
I actually want to see like a Blink Dagger or something like this. I mean, it abuse the fact that Bell didn't have this BKB. You can't do that. Apparently you can. Can they punish? Surely they can punish. Stun comes out. Yules is there as well from the Pangolier, keeping Bell locked down as he pops the Minotaur to try and get himself across back to help out his team. But Mice, he's at the middle of this fight and he's looking to get on top of this Phantom Assassin. Can they bring it down, Miracle?
Oh, just quite. They do. They bring him down. But the huge damage coming from Qua. It's not going to be enough, I don't think, as they've already lost 3. A couple more left.
Oh my goodness. Qua goes down, just hanging on the edge there, Veteran. They keep their heroes alive. The Exism keeps on going, and everyone is just able to barely clench out the fight on the side of Veteran. It was so close, but let's get the Megas first. Then we can maybe think about tier 4s.
I think
DP's going to be up though, 17 seconds with EXO. They need to respect that. So the game's not going to end yet. Very hard for them to come back against the Mega Creeps as Pugna tries to go in, but immediately getting jumped on by Bell. Bell's going to try and blow him up with that nullifier. His items do absolutely nothing, but Calais, he's going bowling and he gets a strike as he runs through all 5 heroes, but it doesn't matter as Bell jumps to backline, kills off the support. Qua will fall at the very least, and that's a dieback from him. If they can find more here, this could be good, but Bell jumps in, controlling up the S, and the S is gone. He fights back, he has to, and Gugu's running in for this one as well, popping that Exism onto himself, but Bell gets onto him almost immediately here as, oh no, Bell just gets blown up. He just gets tossed into the air. Was that a buyback into the tiny toss? I think it might have been, and Bell just completely running through this Death Prophet. I think this game might be over.
One last time again, GG called, but I have a feeling they're going to give the ultra kill and turning it into the rampage for Bell. What a performance on this PA, absolute god. One thing that I was also thinking with this sort of ogre pick is later on the Bloodlust with the Bloodseeker as well. A lot of damage up top. Hustla in some trouble. Couple more pits are all he needs, and that's first blood drawn by Mice.
Very nicely done. Baiting him in a little bit there on the...
Goes for the easy TP out. Nicely played. Back mid. Cool.
The action continues. Yep, Laguna Blade just about comes out, and that's actually going to keep her alive. Yeah, I mean, attack speed doesn't really matter that much on this hero. Nowhere near as much as it used to. Like, it's just your crits on a cooldown.
Oh no.
Wraithband not important. Now he's just walking into his demise. Does have himself this reincarnation, which is going to be forced out remarkably quickly. And out he comes for round number 2 as the Leshrax overstayed its welcome. And he's going to get killed off, but Hustler will fall as well. A couple of spells being traded between the two teams, but it looks like it's a Timbersaw who is going to outlive his usefulness here as Bell tries to get away. Can they get the stun out on Tim? They don't have any stun in range, and he's going to be able to survive.
Very well played. Really, really solid performance here from Veteran, and they're going to claim another tier 1 tower. Oh, they got another one maybe. Ooh, just barely able to get out of there as Warped in. Still being chased though, and Gugu on top of him, trying to find that kill. The disarm is there, but the step comes through afterwards. Now Hustla going to try and turn, popping this one out after the Laguna Blade killed the Phoenix.
Goodness.
The TP away should secure Veteran's retreat. Although Kenji's still being chased, throws out one more round of the Ignite, and
no lucky shot.
He's tanky. He's out. You kind of have this Bell Wraith King that needs so many items to be relevant in the game, and Veteran just coming online quicker. Oh my god. Chase down Warped in. He's gonna have to go for the silence, but now in more trouble. Dead Gugu gets the finish.
Yeah, they're styling right now. Veteran, they are really shifting it up a gear. IMG, they need to come up with some better answers than what they're providing right now. But right now, his Hustler's in trouble. He's popped the Rolling Thunder, but he's inside the Rupture, and he's going to die to the egg eventually. No other choice. Meanwhile, the egg does pop, and they look forward for more. Show TI on the chase. Kenji gets dropped as Quad trying to fight up, but it's too much now. Although that said, actually, she's fine. She's fine. The Yules was perfect just to let her survive long enough for the tower to do its damage. The team to come in to follow up, and now they look over towards Goo.
Oh man, impressive showing. Goo trying to get out of there, and he's on such low HP. The Atos comes out in time, and that's going to be enough to save the Void Spirit. Man, you said it, the Yule Scepter there in that moment, and the fact that they didn't go on the Timber Saw, right? Like normally that's a good decision, but here, like if there's one thing that this Timber has been able to do, it's still build up the damage. It's the survivability that's his problem.
And they make it look easy. They run in, they press all their spells. Oh wow, cool. You know, clearly they're just winning the game because they're heroes. But no, this is some really high level performance from them. It's great to see.
Gugu, oh, he didn't get the step off.
No,
that was unfortunate. And they take
Laguna
down
Blade
the
takes
Phoenix.
down the Phoenix. Look at it go. Roshan's health bar dropping like nobody's business. They get that vision inside the pit, but they know they can't do anything about it. The Phoenix still dead for 14 seconds. But here they go. BKB popped and the buyback at the same time. They try and do something about this, but they can't break past the defenses and get into the pit. Leshrak is just melting. He has too much damage coming onto him. He needs to get rid of that silence. The Lina will fall. Leshrak somehow surviving on the sidelines of this fight as the egg pops, and that's going to cause trouble for the Timbersaurs. He gets run down, doesn't kill the Leshrak on the exit. Can Hustler get away though?
Oh god, he just got ran down right there by Bell. The Radiance damage was too much, and now chasing down Kayla as well. Bell is in, but he doesn't have another reincarnation. He's gone. So he will fall now as they look for more on the other side. Hustler's buyback. Bell's there.
I hate to tell you, he hasn't just got one reincarnation, but he's got two.
No.
He's got mages as well. My boy's ready to start brawling.
Now he's going for it. Show TI is back on top of him. Gugu barely lives through that one. Hustler's still trying to do what he can. As they want to finish off, Gugu will get that final touch in the blink forward from Bell with the crit. Sick stuff. Much needed, much appreciated. What a wild roller coaster we got going.
But hey, at least that makes nice and cheap to cast now. Oh,
That's
it's
true.
Greaves now. Never mind.
Okay. Ooh.
They're trying to chug down this Leshrak. Leshrak pretty tanky. Can they finish the job here? They'll keep rolling through him on Hustler, and they will be able to take down the Leshrak on the front lines.
Time now. The egg goes off, starting to burn through Bell. That's going to be one life down as the Spirit Vessel finishes him off on the other side. Is there anything else left in the tank afterwards? So a 1-for-1 exchange. Looks like Veteran gonna back out. Yeah, if they don't bring him down right there, that's a Bloodstone heal into everybody dead. But a really good play to finish him off right then and there.
Yeah, super heads up from them, just realizing they have the ability to do so. And now the fight's actually kicking off again here. As they're trying to bring down the Void Spirit, they'll be successful, but Quar is low on the front lines. He's got the Yules to purge off that Spirit Vessel. Can they control up the two heroes trying to kill him? I think they can. Though saying that, Kenji gets on top of him with that Blood Right, and they will be able to finish the job onto the Lina. But all the same, it is so costly that she's going to be more than fine with that. And Bell's not even done. He's got himself the blink, he's got himself the stun. Getting on top of the Bloodseeker here and just right-clicking away at him with that big old sword of his, but with the Atos.
If IMG want to win, I think that probably this Roche into taking the outer tier 2 towers, and then they would have to go for a timing around the third Roche likely. Oh, yeah. What a fight. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't want to get caught like that. A huge sun coming out there. As meanwhile, Quar, for some reason, is in the middle of all of this, but he's been ruptured up and will be killed off as well. Dear God, what just happened? IMG falling apart at the seams right now as Bell, for some reason, trying to TP himself out of this one. That's not going to work. He gets killed off as well. IMG just made a big Lina. We've been caught out in this position before. The Grimstroke tanks the gank, and it looks like Lina's going to be going the exact same way as her comrade.
Oh my god. That one hurts so badly. You need Lina for the outpush. She's probably going to have to buy back if they want to keep a hold of this tier 3 tower. Oh no, this is so rough for IMG in the grand finals being picked off like that. And now Veteran with a huge opening, pushing in this top lane.
Well, you know what they say, Lyrical, the harder you fall, the more they'll clap when you get back up, but that is feeling less and less like an option as they will lose that Timbersaw, and he's going to buy back into this one. They know they need to take this fight with the Wraith King. He's taking so much damage on the front lines, but they will turn their attention to the Lina instead. The Wraith King has a reincarnation, the Lina does not. She does have a BKB, which is going to be able to get her out of the fight for the time being, but heroes that just keep on dying. IMG, they are hemorrhaging kills here as they lose yet another. The Timbersaw goes down with the dive back as a Wraith King in the middle of it all. Can he actually fight through? It's all of this damage coming out from Veteran. He is holding them back. They are holding them back, but not much more can be said than that.
That was a really... It's actually sick.
I wanted the Leshrac to take it.
The big old exploding split earths. Yeah, I like that one too.
So yeah, they gave it an extra charge. For
Right.
some reason, because that's clearly why it was bad.
True.
There weren't enough of them.
Oh, Veteran. Oh, Bell. Oh, Bell.
Bell, baby, this ain't the place where you want to be right now, honey. He's going to get taken down. There goes his first life. Can they respond to this on IMG? Here we go with the X-Flow Rolling Thunder coming through on the backlines, trying to hold back those supports. But look at the Bloodseeker tearing Bell apart as they will lose the Grin. They will lose the Wraith King. And Hustler's just going to bleed out to the Rupture, rolling his way to his own demise. A sad end for him and a sad end for IMG as they get taken down to the steps of their fountain. The GG is called, and Veteran will take it.
Unreal performance. Such sick plays.